uploaded a YouTube video in 2.5 years. So if you're the 20-year-old who forgot they were into what's on my iPhone videos in middle school, or if you're someone I used to go to high school with, I welcome both of my viewers. I've forgotten how to do YouTube. Hi, I'm Emma Claire, also known by my alter ego, Fashi nistaemgal. So I used to make YouTube videos in my middle school and underclassmen years of high school on things like fashion that make me want to punch my head through a wall just thinking about them. But I'm in college now, so I thought I'd make a terrible decision to dig this channel from its grave. Is YouTube the reason why I hate myself? Most likely, but we're doing it again. So I'm a first-year student at a university, double majoring in business administration and communication production, minoring in Japanese. My dream job has been always to be a video production manager for Condé Nast, which is the mass media company for these huge magazines in fashion like Vogue and GQ. So I've been in this 2-month-long break from school and I've been finding myself pretty productive, so I thought I might share my advice. So this is how you can advance your career in your free time as a college student. Well, you don't have to be a college student. I mean, you could be out of college and still use these, or even in high school. Use these tips as you may. Take your free time to learn a new skill to add it to your resume and your LinkedIn page. LinkedIn has thousands of courses on anything that you can think of, and you can take the course and then it'll give you a certificate that you can put right on your LinkedIn page to say, I have this skill now. Currently I'm taking a course on Photoshop because for years I've used Pixlr because I didn't want to buy Photoshop. And Pixlr is like the free online version of Photoshop. Once I got Photoshop, all the tools were in different places. So I'm taking this course to help me navigate how to use the tools and where they are. I'm also taking a course in Google Analytics because really anyone should know how to use Google Analytics, especially if you're in business and you want to be an entrepreneur. Learning how to use those controls and starting up your website is very useful to learn how to market best to customers. Having skills in anything in Microsoft, anything in the Adobe Creative Cloud is very useful and will look really good to employers. You have the world of information at your fingertips, so why not use it? Advance the skills that you already have on your resume. For example, one of the skills I already have is Final Cut Pro. One of my New Year's resolutions is to become a faster editor. I always watch through the entire timeline of a project if I make one tiny change to it, and that takes up a lot of time and really feeds into my perfectionism. So now I'm not allowing myself to play through it until I have completely filled up the timeline, and then I can go back, rewatch it once, and then use the M tool to mark all the places where I need to make changes. And like what I talked in the last point, you can use LinkedIn Learning to learn advanced courses on skills that you already know, but you may not know the advanced version of. You can advance your skills that way. Networking with people is the best way to get connected in a field that you want to work in. One very simple way that you can network is by cold calling through LinkedIn. Can you tell that I'm obsessed with LinkedIn yet? It's the most used app on my phone. That's how bad it is. Really what this means is finding people on LinkedIn that are on the alumni section of your university that is in a field that you want to pursue, or someone who works at a job in a position that you hope to achieve one day. Request to connect with them with a short message introducing yourself and asking if you can talk more about their job position. You can say something along the lines of this. This is what I normally type out when I connect with people. Hello, I'm, insert your name, a student at insert the college you go to. I see that you work as, insert their job position, at, insert the company. I was hoping to connect to further discuss your work at that company. It's very short and sweet, and when they connect back with you, you can follow up with another LinkedIn message, or you can send them an email asking to have at most 20 minutes of their time to discuss their work at that company. Figure out the next step that you need to take in order to get closer to the career that you want to have after college, and take it. As for me, the step that I've taken in my free time is I have reached out to film companies, sent them my cover letter, my resume, and asked them if they'd be willing to take me on as an intern for the spring semester. I reached out to 5, 2 responded, already had the interviews with them, and I will be interning with one of them. I'm very excited about it because I'll be learning from an entrepreneurial standpoint what the film industry is like. Do this so you can dip your toes into different aspects of possible careers that you want to take on, and make sure that you are really interested in it to do it for the rest of your life. Another suggestion on a step that you can take, you can plan out for the rest of the time you have left in college the courses that you need to take in order to graduate. I'm really obsessed with college courses, and I could spend hours just scrolling through the directory and reading the course descriptions, but I've already written down all the courses that I need to take for the rest of my 4 years of college in order to graduate, and if I stick to this plan, it's a possibility I can graduate a semester early. I really recommend doing this because it saves you this stressful time right before registering for classes to figure out the courses that you need to take in order to get your degree. This one is self-explanatory, but read. But not just read any stories that are just fun to enjoy, just sit back and relax and indulge in a fun story. No, read about topics that you want to get into in an industry that you want to work in. Read about characters that you really resonate with and you want to be as a person in the future. I'm currently reading 2 books. One is by Luke Williams called Disrupt, Think the Unthinkable to Spark Transformation in Your Business, and the other is Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. Disrupt is obviously a business book. It talks about just what it says on the cover, disrupting the industry of business that you're in. It's really making me think on ways that I can change the industry that I want to go into, like the video production business, how I can change that to make it different. And as for Atlas Shrugged, the reason why I bring that up is because I really resonate with Dagny Taggart. I really see myself in the business aspect of her character and how she's very productive and she gets things done right away. These books are causing me to think, which is the whole purpose of it. Use your free time to expand your mind, learn topics that you didn't know about. You know what? Here's another thing. Listen to podcasts. If you want to learn about a topic, there is a podcast about it. For example, I've been listening to The Tech Edit by Vogue Business, which encompasses 3 things that I want to do in the future: fashion, technology, and business. It's very interesting to listen to. They talk to many people in highly ranked jobs in the fashion industry, talking about like augmented reality and using AI to figure out what clothing samples they can send to different fashion houses. And like I said before, you have the world of information at your fingertips, so why not explore that? Those are all the tips that I have to give. This was fun. Coming out of my grave from underneath my sink. You can subscribe if you want. I might make videos again, I might not. Who knows? So this was Fashi nistaemgal 2. Attack of the Clones. Stop trying to be funny, Emma. You're not funny. Alright, goodbye. Good luck in your careers.